Assalamualaikum. My name is Naim bin Shakir. In this video, I want to talk about water pollutant in Skab River. Water pollutant is a condition when any of kind of water body is contaminated by pollutants such as insecticides, heavy metal, and detergents through human activities. According to World Health Organization, unsafe drinking water is one of the contributing factors that lead to diarrhea. Okay, the infection tend to cause when there is a shortage of sanitation and safe water, especially for drinking. The data from the WHO website show that this disease is the second leading cause of the death in children under 5 years old. Around 1.7 million cases of diarrhea are reported every year. In Johor, between 2012 until 2015, there were more than 90% shut down in Skab due to a high amount of ammonia in the water. The Skab River was the main water source for the residents in the Skab area. So, why Skab River can be polluted and how can this river be safe for further pollution? Okay, for the objective of the survey in the Skab River, firstly, to know the source of the pollutant in the Skab River. Secondly, what effect can cause due to the pollution of the Skab River. And lastly, to know about the mitigation measure to solve the problem of this pollution.
Hi, my name is Atiqah Binti Zulkifli, and now I would like to talk about the source of pollution that happens in Skab River. First of all, it can be observed that the source of pollution on the transform station is based on major land use activities such as industrial, commercial, residential and agriculture. In contrast, the primary source on the upstream station is agriculture. The chemical waste product which are accidentally discharged into the river comes from the industrial process such as cyanide, zinc, lead, copper, cadmium and mercury. These substances may enter the river in high concentration, which then will harm the aquatic life. This will show that the industrial effluent and sewage around the Skab River significantly impact the water quality. Besides that, putting fertilizer and pesticide on their crops to grow better also can cause water pollution in Skab River. It can be washed through the soil by rain and end up in the river, which can cause algae to grow. Many aquatic life will die due to this matter because this dead organic matter become food for bacteria that decompose it. Thus, with the increasing amount of food available, the bacteria will also increase, using up all the dissolved oxygen in the water. Furthermore, the water pollution can be caused by the soft dirt, grime, grease and oil wash from the car and flow into nearby storm drains that will run directly into the rivers. Some soap and detergent may contain phosphate, which can lead to excess algae to grow in the local waterway. Other than that, oil paint and cleaning supplies from cars can also affect the quality of river water, as it can be harmful to the aquatic life that consists of animals and plants. Last but not least, the clearing activities of land can lead to increasing problem in engagement and export of sediment and decomposition of organic matter in stream, which can lead to acidity problems such as low pH value and increase the acidity of water. This life-threatening problem can put the resident in danger as they are using Skab River as the main water supply.
Hi, my name is Aqilah Binti Azman, and now I would like to talk about the effect of water pollution that we bring to our life. Water pollution affects both human as well as aquatic life. Most water sources that are close to towns or urban areas are polluted by waste and even chemical dumping. Due to this problem, People will have no access to safe water because the source of water in the nearby area is polluted and contaminated, which consists a lot of bacteria. If we, human or aquatic life, consume it will further cause infection and disease, and in worst case scenario, even deaths to human, aquatic life and plants. Because we all need water to survive. Other than that, water pollution also gives huge negative impact to the environment. For example, bad odor or contaminated water will release a lot of toxic chemical gas, which will be the cause environment degradation. For example, global warming. Water pollution also can affect the economy of a country because it will be very costly in order to manage and restore the polluted bodies of water. For example, when more and more contaminated or toxic water exists, we will unfortunately run out of clean water, clean air, and even clean space. So, in order to solve the problem by turning the contaminated or toxic water into a clean and drinkable water, we need to spend more money in order to build more water treatment plants or even water filtration systems.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Aizat bin Basir, and here I will show to you the mitigation measures done by the government. So due to the problems that happen at Skab River, there are several methods that can be implemented. For example, a little trap called bandalong. This trap is a floating device that installed at the strategic location along the waterways. Its function is to collect and terrain the floating litter or debris. The use of this device is suitable for a meter of 2 wide, and other than that, it can operate silently without any mechanical assistance. Once the collection of the basket of the system is full, it will be emptied by a crane done by the government. Since that the Skab River is mainly polluted by heavy metals such as cadmium and plumber, the suitable ways to overcome the problem is by coagulation and flocculation of the heavy metals itself. Coagulation is a destabilization of the particle by addition of chemical reagent to the water. This destabilized particle then undergo a flocculation process whereby they will combine to form agglomerates that can be settled out from the water. The last approach that can be done is regular monitoring by the local authorities on the river environment so that there are no activities that could affect the cleanliness of the river. So this is the example of that the monitoring done by the government. Besides that, local authorities also can host gotong royong here or awareness campaign that emphasize the necessity of keeping the river clean. Thank you.
In conclusion, water pollution is a serious issue that needs to be solved as soon as possible. The action need to be taken immediately in order to prevent more serious issue in the future. We as a responsible society must keep the river from being polluted for the use of future generation. Thank you.